Alright, what's good my people, man? Obviously welcome back to another video, welcome back to my channel. It's 365MJ here, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on this video. Make sure you guys keep on running up the like and sub count as usual. So anyway, you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail what this video is about. We're going to be doing a little modeling 101. So this video will be helpful for the people who are trying to get into this industry, trying to know how I go into the industry, how you can get into the industry, some tips, some pros and some cons, and yeah, that's basically it. So I'm not trying to keep you guys for too long, so make sure you guys watch to the end. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, cool. So let's start off with talking about how I got into modeling. So I'm gonna say I've been modeling for about 4 or 5 years now, but not really modeling like that. Like, I was just doing it for fun back then, because my friend had like an Insta streetwear brand. So obviously he'll give me a shout. I come over and get some shoots done. We were doing this about maybe every 3 months. He posted on Insta, and yeah, the pictures were always coming out clean. Like, I like the pictures, the girls in the ends are liking the pictures, so yeah, it kind of gave me like a push to want to take it seriously, but I never really chased that push, you get what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I think one day I was like, cool, let me actually try to take this seriously. I live in London, there's so many opportunities out there, so I was like, cool. I made a list of different agencies I was going to try to get into, and yeah, I think I set a day aside. I got my trim, I was looking fly, everything. I mean, well, at least I thought I was looking fly, I thought I was looking clean, everything. So I went out, I tried 5 different agencies in the space of like 2 days. I did walk-ins in it, so that's when I actually come into the agency, and then they assess me like in person. They literally look at you from head to toe. They let you know if it's a no or yeah. Bro, I got rejected by all 5 of them within the space of 1 week. I'm thinking, yo, like, what? When I got home, I promise you, I was just looking in the mirror like, nah, nah, like, you must be meaty or something. But anyway, I didn't let that get to me. I just took it to the chest like a man. And yeah, I basically didn't try again for like 2 years. I just brushed it. So anyway, 2 years gone past now. Obviously, I'm gonna be looking a bit different. I was feeling different. I had been in the gym. I worked on myself a bit more. So I was feeling a bit more confident about it. So I think I was probably in uni these times. Yeah, I was probably in uni these times. So I was literally laid up in bed right here. So I went up to Manchester. I was meant to go to 2 agencies that day. The first one, I think I got there about 10 minutes late. So yeah, I couldn't do the walk-in. But the second one, I got there. The vibe seemed good. Like, the person who was interviewing me, she seemed alright. Like, she was happy. I was happy. She asked me a couple questions. I can't lie, I was capping a bit. Like, she assessed me in person, and yeah, I could tell already that it was going good. So I just went home as normal, and I think maybe like 2 hours later, she called me saying that yeah, they want to offer me a contract and that. I was already gassed already. This even before I got back to my uni city, back to Birmingham. So I was like, yeah, I accepted the contract literally even before I got home, and yeah, we're here now. So I think I've been with that agency for about a year now. Yeah, I think December makes a year now. So I'll say that's when I've been modeling professionally for like a year. I wouldn't say 5 years. For the first 6 months of me being with that agency, I was literally just spending money on test shoots. I was getting no jobs, no bookings. I was getting castings though. So that's when they call you up to like, for like a job. They call you up for a job, but it's not a confirmed job. I was getting a lot of that, but I just wasn't landing any jobs. Yeah, so like the first 6 months of it, nah. And then I think like maybe 8 months into it, that's when I cut my beard down. Ever since then, I feel like it started picking up. Like, you guys can go to my Insta, you can see some work I've done. And yeah, we're here now. That's pretty much it. Alright, cool. So now we're done talking about my modeling journey. I'm gonna be giving you guys some tips and some ways you guys can get into modeling. So firstly, I'm gonna start by saying you need to find what agency best fits you. So there's different types of modeling. There's commercial, there's fashion, what else? There's plus size modeling, there's fitness modeling. I'll say you just need to look in the mirror. You need to know what agency will like represent you the best. You get what I'm trying to say? So obviously go on their Instagram, look at some past work they've done, go on their websites, you can see so much work they've done. You can see some models they have already and like kind of match yourselves with them to see if you do well and they'll represent you well enough. Yeah, because one of the biggest mistakes you can make is getting with an agency that's not going to represent you well enough, because then you're just a waste of hidden talent, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'll say after you've made a list of different agencies that you think will represent you well enough, I'll say take some digitals and send them in, or you can do a walk-in. So cool. Well, let's talk about digitals. So digitals, that's going to be like headshots, full body pictures, side profiles, just basically getting your whole image sent to them. And also you can send some past pictures you've taken, some past work. You can do all of this online anyway, and each agency will tell you what they want you to send in. You just need to read what they say. Or you can do a walk-in. That's what I did. So you need to find the dates that the agencies do the walk-in, set some time aside, make sure you get there on time, make sure you get there looking fly, make sure you get there looking clean, and just basically put your best foot forward. That's what I'll say. Doing a walk-in is a lot more quicker because you get your response faster, like either as a yes or no, but it's a lot more harsh because they'll literally tell you no, like in front of other people, like sometimes in front of other models, in front of other workers there. Like, nah, it's a bit embarrassing, I can't lie. One of my rejections, they literally said no in front of like 5 other workers. All of them just looked at me like, but with applying online, it could take like 2 months, you're still not hearing nothing back. So it's just kind of like, it feels like you're just wasting time, you get what I'm trying to say. So I would advise you to do a walk-in, innit? But still apply to other agencies while you do walk-ins for different agencies. And I think, yeah, you should be good like that. But also you can be lucky enough to be scoured. Tag brands and tag modeling agencies and pictures you take. So let's say test shoots, for example. Let's say you're wearing all Nike clothes or like all Balenciaga clothes or something. Tag these brands because you never know who's watching. Like it could be a scout who's running the social media, or the person running the social media shows it to the scout and says, oh, I think this person will be like a good pick to model for us, you get what I'm trying to say. Or an agency can see it and be like, oh, we want to represent this person to work for other brands, and they push your content out there, they push you out more to basically get you work. So that's what I'm saying, you never know who's watching. Alright, cool, so now that we're done talking about ways you can get into modeling, we're gonna get into the pros and cons. Alright, cool, so for the first pro I must say is there's a high pay rate for less hours. This one is deeper because I know a lot of you guys just like the money, that's what it is. I'll be real, the pay is good. Like, I feel like the minimum pay you'll get for a modeling job is probably like £300 if you're not getting bumped. Like free bills, yeah, that's what, about 30 hours of like a minimum wage job probably. So, and well, you probably get £300 for just working for about like 6-7 hours. Like, trust me, I feel like that's like the main pro about modeling. Like the pay is very good for a small amount of time you got to put in. Alright, cool, so for the next pro I must say is you can get a lot of free traveling and visit a lot of new places. Unlucky for me, I haven't been able to experience the whole free traveling thing, but from what I've heard, what people I know, some of my friends who do modeling, what I've seen online, bro, these man will, like these agencies will pay for your whole like flight, pay for your hotel, pay for whatever you do on holiday, just for you to go there and work. You're basically getting paid to travel out. That's basically what it is, and then you do a bit of work. So yeah, I feel like modeling opens you up to a lot of new experiences, opens you up to a lot of new doors, places you never thought you would ever go to. Like for me, for example, I've traveled to like a lot of different cities in the UK that I would have never thought I would even think of going there. But hopefully one day, man, I'll get flown out of this country, man. But for now, we're still stuck here. Cool, so for the next pro we'll be talking about is you can get brand deals from modeling. So I feel like these brand deals are usually good to like the people with a like higher following on social media. So like let's say you got like 10k on Insta or like TikTok and that. These brands will usually want to work with you because obviously you can promote their clothes or their products. So that's why I say if you're going to get into modeling, you should definitely try to find a way to like increase your following, because it will help a lot. Like it will help you book more jobs. It'll help you with the brand deals. They'll usually send you like free clothes. They'll give you promo codes. They might even pay you to like make content for their clothes, and you keep the clothes after. Like that's a win in my eyes. Like I'll happily do that. So if there's any brands out there that are trying to work, shout me, man. My socials are somewhere on the screen. Alright, cool, so for the last point we'll be talking about is networking. So I feel like modeling will definitely put you in a room with people you never thought you'd be in a room with. So I'm talking like influencers, other models, brand owners, like just people who are like really motivated, people who are hardworking, real money makers, like bro. So one thing I would say about that is make sure you're open to talking to anyone. Like don't cut anyone off because oh he dresses weird or like he looks weird or he's not my type of guy. Like just speak to everyone. You never know who's gonna open the next door for you. So yeah, and you don't know what opportunities lying like on the other side of that convo. You get what I'm trying to say? So cool, now that we're done with the pros, let's move on to the cons. First one I got is modeling is not a fair game. So for anyone who thinks like, oh, now that you've got signed, this is going to be a breeze for you. Nah, it's not. That's what I thought first. It just wasn't the case. Because you see what it is, you're going to be competing with people who've been modeling for like the past 10-15 years, while you just have like 1-2 months of experience. Not even really experience, more just test shoots. Let's say you go for a casting, like you're literally gonna walk into a room and see like big time models, like people who've been doing this for like the past 10 years. Like it's literally just gonna throw you off. Like you just wouldn't even want to be there no more. You're already gonna be thinking down on yourself, thinking bad of yourself. You're gonna compare yourself a lot to the other people in the room. So yeah, I would say it's really not a fair game. But obviously you just gotta keep on striving, you gotta keep on pushing forward. Just ignore all the other people out there and just focus on your own lane. That's what I've been doing, and I think that's been working out for me. Like I literally just try my best not to watch other people's like work and like what they've been doing or what they're doing at the moment. I just focus on my own, innit? So yeah, that's one tip I'll give you. Alright, cool. So for the next con, I'll say rejection needs to be your best friend. So as crazy as that sounds, just take my word for it, because bro, you're gonna face a lot of rejection in this industry. I'm saying jobs that you feel like you've landed already, like they've already given you the confirmation, like literally the day before they can say to you, oh, the client has pulled out of it. That's literally happened to me. They'll be like, the client has pulled out of it, like the job is no more going further. Or they'll be like, we found another model that has like a better pick. That's just not fair, but that's what it is. That's how the industry is, and you just gotta go with it. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright, cool. So for the next con, I'll say is modeling is very inconsistent. So this is for any new and upcoming models. Don't think you can go into this thinking this is gonna be your full-time job and like quit your old job, or like start thinking this is going to be your new way of making money. So I'll say do modeling and do something else on the side. Like that's what I do. I handle 2 other things, so I don't leave modeling as like my only source of income, because it's very inconsistent. You can have dry seasons and you can have like really hard working seasons, let me just say. Alright, cool. So for the last con I got is changing your look can actually affect your money. So by this I mean, like, let's say you dye your hair to a next color, or like you have an afro, you cut your hair to like a buzz cut or something. Or for example, what I did, like I cut my beard into a goatee. Like this can either go left or right. So I'll say you should think about this. You should chat to your agents as well before you do this, because they'll probably let you know what's like more popping in the industry at the moment. So yeah, you should probably chat to them first before you do that. Luckily for me, it worked. It brought more money to me, but for you it can go left. So I wouldn't say you just jump straight into it. You get what I'm trying to say? So anyway, now that we're done talking about the pros and cons, let's move on to some tips about modeling. And yeah, that's pretty much the video done. Alright, so for the first tip I'll say is you need to watch out for scam agencies. Like, I feel like that's the biggest thing about modeling. There's so many scam agencies out there and they're so good at what they do. So any agency that's asking you to send money, like, nah, no agency should ask you to send money or like ask you to pay to build your portfolio. Like, that's what a lot of them like to say. Or agencies that email you just saying that, oh yeah, we saw your Instagram and we're interested in signing you. You can listen to that, but at the same time, look at their name, search it up, do as much research as you can. Go to their Instagram, check their websites, ask around. Ask me, like send me a DM, I'll let you know if it's a legit agency or not, because I don't know, I'm really good at clocking the shit. So watch out for scam agencies. That's the first tip I'll give you. So for the next tip I'll give you is do not chat shit about any brand's clothing, or like chat shit about the shoot to the owner of the brand or something. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, just don't chat shit, because I promise you, you chatting shit is you just leaving a bad reputation for yourself, and that's the last thing you want to do. So even if you see anything that looks weird, or like you see anything about the clothes that look off, or like whatever it is, just keep it to yourself. Don't say anything. Just go with the flow and you should be good. But just don't chat shit about anyone's brand or any piece of clothing or anything that has to do with the shoot. Alright, cool. So for another tip I got for you guys is do not run late to any shoots. Try your best to be punctual at every time. So if you are running late or anything, just let your agents know. Let the shoot director know. Like, they'll usually give you a number of the person who's hosting the shoot, so you can just let them know that you're going to be running late. Make sure you apologize for it as well, because obviously it's just going to leave a good review on you. Even if you're late, but like at least you let them know you're coming late, innit? So yeah, make sure you let them know you're coming late, or just try your best not to come late. Every good word counts, man. You never know who's talking about you, so yeah, just try to put your best foot forward. That's what I keep on saying. Alright, cool. So for the last tip I'm gonna give you guys is try your best not to be on your phone when you're on shoots. Like, obviously I know like everyone's having fun, like it's a vibe, it's not really like hard work like that, but like just try your best not to be on your phone, because they're watching. Like the directors of these shoots are watching, and they're going to give some feedback to your agency as well. So just try your best to talk more to like other models than like just be so distant in the corner being on your phone and that. like in between shots and that, you get what I'm trying to say. So, and also when they say like you should go change into another piece of clothing, don't take long, like you need to be quick, like immediately go in there, change as quick as you can and come back out. Like don't go in there and start sitting around, start chilling in there, like no booker will like that. So yeah, just try your best not to do that. Alright, so I think that's the video done now. I feel like I've covered every topic that needs to be discussed about modeling. Obviously, if you've got any more questions, you can always send me a DM on Insta, you can add me on Snap, I'll be adding you back. You can ask me whatever questions you need. You can always drop a comment down below, I'll be replying back to every comment as well. And yeah, I wish you good luck on whatever journey you have with modeling. I wish myself good luck as well. Oh yeah, also I'm going to be making a YouTube short just showing you guys how to take your digitals as well. So I'll probably post this like around the same time I post this video as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Love.